Hoyleton's mental health first aid program is geared towards educating first responders, community members that are possibly interacting with folks that may experience a mental health crisis. It's important for us as we recognize that mental health crisis can happen at any time, and the more folks that are educated and prepared on how to respond to that, it is better for the individual experiencing the crisis as well as for that community.
We talk a lot about stigma when we first start off with the class. What does stigma look like in your community, in our community? What does stigma look like in the workplace, at our churches? And then we'll go into spotting out those signs and symptoms, why somebody wouldn't want to get help. So we do role play, we do different scenarios. We work off of an algae action plan. So this gives us steps on how to provide that support. So listen non-judgmentally, give reassurance and information. We're looking out for signs and symptoms of suicide, and then knowing how to self-help or get that person professional help. Mental health first aid is good for any type of group. We're all susceptible to a mental health problem. There's not one person that can say, I'm exempt from this. I've had correctional officers come together to take this course to how to serve their clients better and then spot out signs and symptoms within their department. I've had different groups such as the YMCAs, different things like that. So any type of group that wants to be more aware about signs and symptoms of mental health issues and knowing how to respond, this is great for like I said, any type of group.
The benefit I see with training is when you get the discussion from the different participants. A number of us don't realize that we have our own stigmas around mental health issues and concerns. We may have had a family member that has experienced mental health, and so we have that embedded in our brain of what mental health looks like. And if you've had a negative experience, it oftentimes can determine maybe how you look at the situation moving forward. So by having those discussions in an open space, it gives you some opportunities to process that or have food for thought, have conversation around that, and then also get the language you need and the skills and abilities to address it if you see a mental health crisis in the future.